sexual assault violence.
Yes.
How did this become such a passion for you?
Well, I think it really started when my daughter, our youngest daughter, started school several years ago, and she became an advocate for her sorority, that girls could come and talk to her to get advice if they'd been sexually assaulted. And when she told me that in the first couple of weeks of school, she'd already had 3 girls, I was just appalled. And so I started to delve deeper into it, and I was just shell-shocked at what we found out. And we need to make our campuses safe. I mean, this is their home away from home, the students. And how prevalent this is just terrific.
Well, we've been a 2-time grant recipient and have been able to do some programming, like the First Lady said, around vulnerable students, understanding that there are things to avoid on college campuses, there are things to know, people to know. What does a Title IX officer do? What does a college counselor do? And we've used those grant dollars to put together a series of very good programs for our students. The next step we thought was to be able to be a summit partner. And the First Lady was kind enough to say, well, come take a look, see what it would look like to do it at Easter, and we're delighted to do it on September 25th.
A lot is going to focus on the gentleman part of it. And, you know, because they always talk about the victims, and I just found out recently that these victims can get PPOs, personal protection orders, and a lot of people don't know that. I mean, because it happens all too often that their perpetrator is living next door or in their same class or what have you, and the victim is having to not go to class, not go outside. That's not fair.
How can men and women rally around their friends, around their colleagues, around the other students in their class to say, how can I help you? If this happened, how can I help you with reporting? How can I help you through your trauma? And I think we're seeing good progress there.
And we're developing a handbook. That's our new thing this year. We've got a whole group, a work group that's going to be announced in a couple weeks, comprised of different individuals from around the community, and it's going to be full of resources to hand out at the summit.
Your husband loves to talk about relentless positive action. Does the First Lady feel this is another form of relentless positive action for Michigan and making Michigan the leader in this area as well?
Absolutely. We are the only state in the nation that allocates general budget dollars to this particular cause. And this year we're hoping to get $600,000. In the last 2 years we've got $500,000 for grants. So we're going up and we're going big.